man. It's got all that crap. It's got a wider view. Okay, everybody, welcome in. As you're coming in, let me know where you're watching from. I'm streaming on YouTube for the first time, so bear with me if I'm looking back and forth trying to figure it out. Have a little bit of grace with me today because I'm going to figure this out, I promise. So, like I said, as you're coming in, make sure that you're hitting the follow button and then go put your email in, follow the link, all the things. I'm going to get a couple of things pulled up over here. Bet I won't be able to show stuff. And hi, Davey. How are you? I'm trying to go live on TikTok and on YouTube for the first time. So I'm struggling just a little bit this morning or this afternoon. Gosh, Imani, I said all day, didn't I? Today, this evening. Good golly. Okay. So if you're new here, I want you to drop new in the comments. If you've been around for a bit and been here with me, make sure you put OG in there so I know that you've been here for a little bit. If you are new here, hey, I'm Sherry. I'm a Gen X mom of 3 grown kids, and I work full-time as a cath lab nurse, and I'm a digital marketer, and I'm on a mission to help as many people as I can. Can't hear you. Like at all? Hold on. How about now? There you go. Okay, thank you. My little handy dandy mic didn't work, did it? I don't know. Figure that out later. Makes me wonder, though. That's the first time I try to use it, too. I guess there's too many firsts on one live stream, so we'll just try one new thing at a time, ain't it? So anyway, I'm Sherry. I come into digital marketing. I decided it's back last fall. We had actually went to the Bahamas for the first time, and we kind of got a taste of what it was like. And, I was like, this is what I want. This is nice. This is the kind of life that, no, it wasn't your phone, Davey. It was mine, or my little tryout for the microphone, I guess. But I decided, that's the life that I want. And my husband is on a fixed income because he's a disabled coal miner. And then, I work as a nurse, but, we're making it and that's about it. So I said, I gotta figure out a way to make some more income, and I'm gonna do it online. So I got online, I started looking at all the things, all the ways that you can make money. And I come across digital marketing, and I wasn't really even sure what digital marketing was. I had to go look it up. I thought, I feel like I can do this. So I came in on one course, and there was absolutely no help. I mean, there was a community, but you couldn't get any answers out of anybody. And they offered me $500 to build a website for me, which, I had just put $500 into the course. I couldn't turn around and put another $500 for, a website to be built. So I didn't know what to do. And I had kept watching, and I actually had been watching this lady. I've been watching a couple that was in the digital growth community that I'm part of now. And they kept talking about, how beginner friendly this program was, and how it was plug and play, paint by numbers, all the things. And I thought, this sounds like something that I could do. So I took a chance, and then I jumped in. I jumped in at the 600, and I'm glad that I did, because the community that we are a part of is actually worth that in itself, because our mentor, Michelle, pours into us every single day, and the amount of extras and bonuses and extra trainings that we have that are in the community itself blows my mind. And she does this all for free. She does this out of the goodness of her heart, just because she wants to see everybody succeed. She's an amazing human being, and she absolutely her goal is to make 1,000 six-figure earners, and then 1,000 millionaires. If you're in here, don't forget to hit the follow button if you're new, and if you don't care, tap a little bit. Let's see if we can get this pushed out, because I'd like to share this with as many people as I can. Hi, Tina. How are you? Debbie Helm. Welcome in. Okay, I want y'all to do me a favor. Like, if you have never heard of digital marketing, have no idea what digital marketing is, put a 1 in the comments. Put a 2 in the comments if you've heard about it, but you're just not real sure, you have questions, or you're confused about it. And put a 3 in the comments if you think it's a MLM or pyramid scheme or a scam. Because a lot of people seem to think that's what it is. So you've heard a little bit about it, but you're not real sure. Okay. Well, when I got started, I didn't have a clue what it even was. Like I said, I started doing some research on it, and I came in to the wrong program to begin with, because they were trying to teach you how to build your funnel from the ground up, and it was such a limited training that it was like they assumed you already knew. No, it's not the roadmap. I have seen the roadmap. I have been on the inside and had a chance to actually look at the roadmap. That is a little more, I think, in depth. If you're looking for something that's a little easier, that's just, you can jump in and have it up and going in a couple hours. The Legacy Builder program that we have is absolutely a great option. And then we have 3 other smaller options as well. We actually have 4. And they're much more beginner friendly, I feel like. Nothing against roadmap. If you're somebody that wants to know all the nuts and bolts, every single solitary thing, all the little details, from creating a product, building a website, building your funnels, doing all the things, then, that may be something that you need to go with. But I needed something that was more beginner friendly, something that I could just, spend a little bit of time on, put my name on it, and go with it, because I didn't know any of that stuff, not tech savvy at all. And I feel like you need to have a little bit of that understanding for the roadmap. And I just didn't. That's one thing I like about our program, is how beginner friendly it is. Thank you so much for the follow. Is it Angela? Angelia? I love that name. That is very pretty. I like that. Anyway, so let me ask you this. Do you have any ideas on, like, say, a product that you would want to do, or do you already have a product that you're trying to sell? Because this is a great program for you too, because it's so easy and you don't have to, put that much effort into it. So you can go out here and just promote your product. In a matter of hours, you can have your website up and running. I'm talking 2 to 3 hours. I'm not talking 8 or 10 hours. I'm talking 2 to 3 hours. You can have this thing up and running from the ground up. Done. Because we get our website handed to us for a $29 fee. And like I said, I had somebody quote me $500 to build me a website with the other one. And that just, I couldn't do that. I had just put the $500 into that program. So there was no way that I could turn around and put another $500 into a website. So there's a bug in here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and another thing, with most of the courses, and ours isn't a course, ours is an actual interactive program, so that, it as things change, because TikTok changes every day. The algorithms change all the time. We have our mentor comes in here, and she gives us all these updates. She gives us all these tidbits. It is live. It's interactive. So, if you had the opportunity to sit down with a millionaire and talk face to face to them and let them teach you what to do to make, an online business successful, would you sit down with them? Because that's the opportunity that we have every single week, 2 to 3 times a week. She sits down with us and trains us and talks to us. And I mean, that is a huge difference. And another big thing with our program is she pays for us to have 24/7 customer support. To my knowledge, nobody else has that. So it's live and interactive. You got 24/7 customer support, which, I mean, like I said, nobody else has got. And this is allowing people to quit their second job, to quit their job completely. Because if you just want to make a few hundred extra bucks a month, we have a program for that. If you want to make around 100K a year, we have a program for that. If you're wanting to absolutely make bank, hit it with hit the ground running and make some real money, that Legacy Builder program would probably be what you would, need to come in at. Because when you get to the point that you're making daily pay, and she teaches us how to do that at the 900 level, that is like 328K. So in 3 years, just at that, you'd be a millionaire right there. Which it just took her 17 months to make her first million. And she's teaching us to do the same. Anybody have any questions? Because I'd love to answer them. But like I was saying a little bit ago, back in September, my husband and I, we went to the Bahamas and we got a little taste of what that kind of life was like. And we realized very quickly that we wanted more of that, but we was also aware of at the amount of income that we had coming in, that it was absolutely not going to happen. So as soon as I got back, we were already planning our next trip, but we was like, how are we going to do this? So I started looking online at ways to make the money, because, oh my God, the Bahamas was absolutely amazing. We are looking at maybe Jamaica for our next one. It's kind of where we're wanting to go. We're not real sure. Eventually, we want to go to Hawaii. But that is a long ass time on a plane. And when we went to the Bahamas last year was the first time we'd ever been on a plane. So I don't know about all that. How many hours did you say it was? 8 or 9. No, that's a long ass time on a plane. I ain't real sure about that. So we'll see. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome. Anyway, we decided that, we needed a way to make some more money. And that's when I started searching online, and I found the digital marketing. And like I said, come in with the wrong course, struggled. And then I ran across the community that I am in now. And it's the same process that actually our mentor has made her first million in 17 months with. So there's digital marketing is really good for 3 different types of customers. Basically, if you have a brick and mortar store, or you've already got, like, say you've got a physical product, or even if it's a digital product, you've got a product of some sort, but you don't know how to market it, this is for you. If you have an idea for a product, for a course, for a program itself, but you don't know where to start, you don't even know how to begin on making your course or making your digital product or whatever it is, this is for you. If you want to be a content creator, we have that training in here as well. Or if you just want to come in here, take these 4 done for you programs, slap your name on it, and resell them, this is for you. I mean, for right now, that's what I'm doing, because I am starting to get some ideas, because she actually has a bonus. One of the bonuses she gives us is a list of 200 digital product ideas that we could take and run with. So she's got my wheels turning, but for right now, this is all I'm doing, is offering this to people, because it's changing so many lives. We have one girl, Amy. She was working 70 to 80 hours a week. She was a single mom, 3 kids, and had never been a stay-at-home mother. And then this came along. She saw the value in it. And I don't know how, but she was determined enough to make it work. So she worked her, because we're taught to do this on a 2-hour workday so that you can actually enjoy your life. But anyway, she figured this out in her weeks that she was working 70 to 80 hours. She would go out on her lunches and on her breaks, and she would manage to get this done. In 10 weeks, she was able to quit her second job. And I think it was I want to say it was within 15 weeks, she quit her other job. She completely replaced her entire income, and for the first time was able to be a stay-at-home mom, which to me is very exciting. I was fortunate enough to be able to stay home with our kids and raise them until they were at least in their teenager years. And then I found myself having to go to nursing school, and life took a nosedive, a hard left. I don't know, somewhere around the age of 39, 40, things went to shit. So a lot of things did change then. No. Got a little dog that's over here demanding treats. And she's already had some. So anyway, this is what I am using. I'm going to be able to retire early. I'm going to be able to travel and live the life that I want to. The life that, so many of us deserve, because we were put on this earth to do more than just survive. And that's all that I think the majority of us are doing, and barely doing that. And we were meant for so much more. That's such an unfair life. So that's what digital marketing is doing for me, and it's doing for so many others. I know back at Christmas, we had one of our trainings that this little girl was on, this young lady was saying that for the first time ever, she was able, this is South Africa, because we're exploding in South Africa right now because we are global. But she was telling, this was the first time she ever was able to put up a Christmas tree and have presents under it, thanks to this program. We've got, let's see, Victoria. She's not a single mom, but she pretty well raises her 3 boys herself, because her husband's in the military and he is gone more than he's home. So she's pretty well doing all of this herself. She's got 2 of them that are special needs. So she's constantly on the road, constantly running and doing with them babies. And she made her first 6 figures in 5 months and 8 days. Absolutely blows my mind how this is exploding for people. Now is a really good time to come into it. Right now, it's doing like $1 billion a day, and by 2027, according to Forbes now, it's going to be a $1 trillion a day industry. So do with that what you will. But I'm getting in on it because I want my little piece of that pie, because I'm going to live a better life. I'm going to thank you so much for the follow, Angie Pangie. I love it. That is so cool. I follow y'all back when I get off of my live here. But oh my gosh, squirrel brain. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to tell you real quick, like I said a minute ago, we do this on a 2-hour workday. Oh, yes, talking about Victoria and how she done it all by herself. Anyway, 2-hour workday. So the 2-hour workday is something that I call bullshit on. And there's some days that absolutely, I do put a little more into it. But when they're referring to the 2-hour workday, she's referring to the actual 2 hours that you're doing income earning activities. You're actually doing the things that's going to make you the money. Okay. You do spend a little more time on learning, and depending on how much you want to learn and how much, because I'm a nerd and I love to read and I want to know all the things. So I have honestly put a little more time into it every single day, just about it. On days that I work, because I do still work full time as a nurse, I don't. I'm lucky to get the 2 hours in, and some days I don't get the 2 hours in. But I'm able to throw my content up there because she teaches us how to batch our content. And so that way I have several videos that are like in my bank. So on the really busy days and I can't do anything, hey, thank you so much for the follow. Kentucky bitch. I love it. Oh my God. Absolutely love your name. I'm in Virginia. I'm your neighbor. Y'all see, I gotta quit reading comments and stuff. I keep going, squirrel brain. Somebody tell me what I was talking about. I feel like my sugar's dropping too, which is not helping. My brain is not functioning too well. Will you give me a couple of those Starbursts? Get me something before my sugar hits the floor because I'll follow it. Anyway, 2-hour workday. I called bullshit on that. And I do, like I said, put a little more into it some days I don't. Thank you. She teaches us to batch our content, so it makes it a whole lot easier on our busy days, because sometimes when I'm on call, hey, Jen, how are you? How'd things go today? But when I'm on call and I'm working 7-8 days in a row, there's no way. Like, if I didn't have my content put back in my little bank, there ain't no way I'd ever make it through those days. My sugar's dropping. Good to hear. Have you got a minute to jump on? You can just jump on with your voice. You ain't got to show your face. Talked her right into it, huh? Y'all, she's been up since the butt crack of dawn. She had to take her old man. He had to have a little minor surgery today. So she says she looks horrible. She ain't gonna show us that pretty face.
I will. I don't have my light right here, so it's kind of dark, I think. Oh, I'm tired. Hey. We had to get up at let's see, I got up at 4:45 this morning to have him at the hospital by 6:30, and I had a hard time falling asleep last night. Didn't go to sleep till almost 1 o'clock, so I'm tired.
No doubt.
Yeah. So how's your day been?
Been all right. I sat in there eating these stupid things.
Oh, okay.
I ate them a while ago, and now my sugar's dropping, so I'm eating some more of them and get it back up.
Oh, okay. I was just going through some training. I've got some good tidbits today.
Good deal.
Sorry, Jason's trying to get my headphones. I don't want her to get those. I need to go get my light. Hang on, I'm gonna pause me and I'll go
Okay.
get my light.
I'm sorry, y'all. Here's my little peanut. She's wanting a treat. And she just had 2. So she don't need no more. No. You need to go eat your food. She'll be 14 in September, y'all. No. You don't need no more. All right, get out. Go eat your food. She's getting to where she don't want to eat anything but treats. She don't want to eat her food. Right now, y'all, we have this go away. Stuff popping up everywhere. We are following this run that we're doing 10K in May. She has started out giving us the recipe for 10K in May, which consisted of, like, she says, if you can follow a recipe, you can follow these instructions and you can make 10K in May. Okay. Step number 1 is you have to commit. You can't half-ass do it. If you're going to do it, you're going to have to do it. So if you come into this, you absolutely, like I said, you can't half-ass it. Number 2, you need a product that people want. So you need something that's in high demand, which we have. We're in the e-learning industry, and it is exploding right now. The average digital marketer makes around $177K a year, which is like almost triple my nurse pay. So that was number 2. Number 3, you need automations, which she gives us in the community for free. I can see you. Number 4 is content creation, or, you have to be seen. You have to be discovered. Which the content creation, you can do that multiple ways. You can do that like we're doing here. We're on TikTok. We're making videos. We're doing lives. Or you can do, she teaches us to build an invisible empire. So you can do it faceless. Or you can do it with showing your face, but words on the screen. You ain't got to talk. There's just so many different ways that you can be found. You can be discovered with this. And then number 5 is you got to be able to stop the scroll. You got to be able to be relatable. And she teaches us all these things.
You're talking about the recipe?
Yes.
Okay.
I made notes.
Okay.
I make notes on everything. I write everything down. Like, it's ridiculous. Hi, Grammy.
All the training that I've done tonight.
Oh, Lord. Let's see. Today's are these.
I don't know. I mean, there's more in there.
Yeah, this is, I think, all for today. Every day.
Okay.
It must be a nurse thing. We got to write everything down.
Yeah. And there's so much that they give us, y'all. I mean, if you don't, you can't remember it all.
I can't.
So,
My memory is shot. I don't know. I've never had a good one though.
I need to just go out on my porch. That'll be better than this. I think that my mom's gonna go lay down, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Get down, Daisy.
Just kidding. Hi, Jeanette. How are you today?
Come on, let's go out on the porch. Ooh, see?
Did you see my little peanut?
No, I'm not. Oh, look how cute.
She's in here begging for treats.
Let me grab her so that way y'all can see her. So this is her.
Oh, say hi, looky. Look at your puppy.
Look, there's another puppy. She'll probably start growling. Okay, let me get over here. So that's a lot, so much better.
It is. It's 100% better. That's probably what I should do, is go sit on the porch. But basically what we are offering is we have an e-learning course. It's just a complete hands-on educational program, and it comes with a free community. And that's where it's at, honey. I mean, this is, people keep referring to it as a unicorn because it truly is.
Mm. It's a gold mine.
It absolutely
it's a gold
is.
Mine unicorn. It is, though. It is.
So how is everybody today? As your Kiki, oh my God, I love that name. That is so cool. As you're coming in, let us know where you're watching from. I'm in Virginia. Miss Jen here's in North Carolina. And as you're coming in, don't forget to hit the follow button on both of ours. And whoever's page you come through.
Tap the screen.
Huh?
Get it out. Let's get it out. Tap the screen. Get it out.
Yes.
Because you may not need this, but another person may. A mom needs to hear this, or someone who is looking at retirement needs to hear this.
Yes.
Because this is changing so many lives.
Somebody that just wants a better life, that just wants out of the rat race and to be able to enjoy life some. Because that's me.
Yep. I just want to help mamas because they're dear to my heart. Because I've been a struggling mom most of my life, And I can see, been able to see the potential of this, and changing your life and not having to worry so much and struggling, to make ends meet and, going from barely making the minimums on your credit card bills. I mean, because I've been there,
Yep.
and
River Rat Nana. Oh my God, I love it. Listen, we just paid our big credit card off, and that's amazing. Yes. We've been about half of it was taxes, when they come in. My taxes paid on it, but then a good portion of it was the other income.
Yeah. I mean, I've been chipping away at mine too. Just chipping away. That's, if that's all you can do, just chip away at it.
Yeah.
Because it helps. It absolutely helps. So,
for those of you that's on here right now, answer me one thing. What would it feel like to make $10K this month, in the month of May, to have $10K to put in your pocket? What kind of summer? You know what I mean? What would that change for you? Never mind the bills it would pay off and all the things, but what kind of memories could you take your kids and make with 10K?
Think about, what are your kids going to remember the most? Are they going to remember, like you sitting on the couch watching TV? Or are they going to remember the trips that you take together? And, you might be a mom that's sitting there thinking, I don't have money to take trips. I don't have money to invest in this.
Yeah.
But if you're sitting there not doing anything, how is your situation changing?
Nothing changes if nothing changes. You have to believe in yourself and take that step. That's what we did. And we come in on payment plans.
Absolutely.
There was no way that either of us could jump in with the full amount.
Very few people that are inside of our community have came in and just paid it outright.
Yep.
Because who has this kind of money just sitting around? If you're truly looking for a side gig, or if you're looking for a way to replace your income, or you're looking, just supplemental income, whatever. But who has this kind of money just sitting there that they can say, hey, because that's what the payment plans are for. They're for